Good morning and welcome to this tenuous issue of Tank Time. Well, as we all hunker down through this COVID-19 scare the best we can, pardon me, I've been having my own problems in this tank. About a week ago, one of these guys broke out in little white spots. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Next day they both had them, or all three of them had them. And that usually means only one thing: the dreaded ick. So, I did some research on the web, and I got a hold of a recipe. I don't know, it's kind of muddled as to what worked, but I tried garlic cloves for 4 days, and I slowly hiked the temp up to as high as I could get it, which is 88 on this heater. 89.5 Fahrenheit outright kills ick in all 4 of its stages. I can't quite get to the kill zone on this heater. Of course, that would take out a few of my fish and maybe a few of my plants, but it would take care of the ick without medicine. Well, it's pretty obvious why I don't want to use copper or formalin or methylene blue or malachite green or any of that other stuff. It's a pristine tank, loaded with plants, loaded with invertebrates. It's a delicate ecosystem. Now I got this crap going on. No other fish have had it. This is day 5 in treatment. I've just removed the garlic. The ick has not spread. It has actually cleared up on 2 of my 3 clown loaches. I unfortunately lost my smallest one, Stripe. I had to put him down yesterday. He was just beyond help. My tetras had a speck of it. Has not returned. They never showed any symptoms or sign of illness. Some of my other fish were a little peckish when it came to feeding time. A little flashing here and there. Apparently it cannot reproduce or infect new fish at temperatures of 86 and above. It cannot live at 89.5. So I'm doing my darndest to handle this with Mother Nature's help instead of a chemist. So far it seems to be working. I have come up with a new name for Mr. Showmanship. His name is Mr. Sparkle. And he's still a showman. And now he has his official moniker. And what a penthouse. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wait till you see this penthouse. Look at all those water lilies. This is a Gourami's dream house. Even though it smells right now, it smells like bouillabaisse in my apartment. But now with the garlic out and a nice water change, that ought to clear up. Ick is a bitch. I'm also missing a few fish, presumed dead. My cute little desert gobies are nowhere to be seen. I'm only seeing 3 out of my 5 gudgeon gobies. So maybe it was a silent killer and I didn't see it until it got on the loaches. Well, I can't see anything being more susceptible to ick than a clown loach. But he's as healthy as he can be now. He's running around, eating, snuffling around. Spot, on the other hand, is still recovering. He's in bad shape. I might not get to keep him, but I'll do what I can. I did an extra coating of slime coat in here, just because. Went online and I kept hearing salt, 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 and salt in this tank would be a disaster. For one thing, loaches don't like salt. Plants don't like salt. Last time this happened, I had to cram all my fish into a 20-gallon and treat harshly and just let this tank starve to death. Go fish, ick, right? So, starve this tank out at a high temperature, and I did that. I treated for 14 days, and I let this tank cook for 17 before I reintroduced the fish. And it wasn't until just now. And thinking back, I think I know where it came from. He's snuffling around right now. He's happy. But a while back, I got this cryptocoin. And then I figured it's a plant, it's not a fish, no risk. Put it in my tank. Went back a week or so later. Tank it was in was quarantined. I went, oh shit. So, I watched. Nothing happened. I watched. Nothing happened. I watched. Nothing happened. And then bam. 2 weeks later, kerpow. So these are the steps I'm taking. So far I've read and heard that fish that have had it or have been through it build up a resistance to it. Hope that's the case, because most of these fish did not really show any signs or symptoms. As a matter of fact, they didn't really show any signs or symptoms until after I raised the water temperature and added the garlic. I think that would sour anybody's stomach. Ugh. After 4 days, garlic is supposed to be an appetite stimulant for fish, but I put 7 cloves in here. There he goes, derping around. Still flashing a bit. We'll get you through this, but damn. He had it not too bad. I can tell it's still near the bottom of the gravel because he was just down there and now he's like going crazy. It's gonna be a ways. I know, it's like living in a stinky tank full of mosquitoes. Oh, you poor guys. Chiggers. Ugh. Well, guess I'll wrap it up for this less than happy episode of Tank Time with someone who always eats. Never seen any sign or symptom on my Farlawellas, and they're scaleless. So I'm blessed there. So I think I'll drop my biscuits and enjoy the show. Until next time. Next time I think I'll talk about water changes. Or not water changes, but water testing. We'll walk through a test together. Until then, stay safe, stay home, and stay healthy.